Three, two, one. Hey guys, welcome to the RNH Podcast. I'm your host, Saw Sang, and today we got some special guests here. These are my pretty close friends. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Charmy. I'm also a Twitch streamer.
Oh, hi. I'm Andrew, and I'm one of Sasang's close friends.
Yeah, and I'm Kita.
All right, and today we're gonna be talking about 4th of July because for us it's
It's right around
coming
the
up.
corner.
I'll probably try to post this on 4th of July. So, yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about first topics be about 4th of July. In the beginning of 4th of July, Americanized, it's usually fireworks and stuff, hanging out, barbecuing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever experienced that? Anything?
I mean, personally, I don't really celebrate any holidays, and
For sure.
July 4th, I usually just experience it watching other people light up their fireworks and the barbecues and stuff. You really don't ever do them.
I mean, here we can actually go watch
Yeah.
fireworks at it's called Wild Waters, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did they
These-
open that late?
Yeah, true.
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about you, Charmy? You?
Yeah. Our family, we do like barbecue, get together, family stuff, but we don't really.
Light up fireworks or anything?
We light up fires, but then we don't really do for the Independence Day.
Oh, okay. It's not really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
more
just like a holiday.
Yeah,
Like
a holiday get together.
Yeah.
Hang out with the family.
you, Charmy, you guys. I mean, not Charmy. Akita, you do.
Yeah, it's the same thing like Charmy. Like, we
Okay.
don't celebrate for the independent. We just do it to hang
Yeah,
out.
for
with
sure. I
family.
mean, I think that's most people. I mean, most people. Yeah, I guess because not a lot of people actually celebrate. Oh yeah, it's our independence, or it's just.
Yeah,
I guess
people
it's a
use-
marketing
People
tactic
use the
as
excuse
well.
to celebrate, just
Yeah,
drink and have
for
fun
sure.
and party.
Yeah, I mean, it's a marketing tactic too. I mean, it's a big business thing. Like every month has a certain celebration. You know, Mother's Day, Father's Day. That's not a national holiday.
Yeah.
But it's just something for businesses to sell. You know.
Yeah, people to buy something
Yeah.
and do something.
True.
I mean, when you think about J4th, most people, the way we host things, we have volleyball tournaments and soccer tournaments and stuff, and it's usually in Minnesota that they do it.
Yeah,
Have you
it
guys
is always
been in
Minnesota,
or
I believe.
experienced that?
I've never been there personally, but my dad's been there a few times, play soccer in tournaments.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never been there, and I mean, I should have gone this year, but I didn't go because there's just some people that.
You didn't want to.
No, it's not that I don't know them, but it's these are all my volleyball players. and
Also,
I feel
it's just it's awkward.
no, it's not awkward. It's just that when we get upset, we play really badly, and I feel like if we're gonna go play in a volleyball that's serious, like J4, we should
Practice
be able to.
together.
Yeah, we should be able to practice consistently without getting upset with each other so often.
Right.
So maybe next year,
It's
because
just the teamwork that's
yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to have to go to drive all the way to Minnesota and then have all of our teammates be upset with each other. You know.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charmy, have you ever seen? Because there's a lot of food places as well, other than just sports during J4th and stuff. People go out there to hang out as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never been to Minnesota. Never entered the borders of Minnesota.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
heard about it.
But man, I went to Minnesota for my cousin's wedding, and man, I think you guys would like it, especially you, Kita, because you like fishing. I mean, you take 5-minute walk and you're at a pond and you can catch something,
Yeah, that'd be
guaranteed.
nice, dude.
That's
From the
nice.
stories you told me, seems
Yeah.
hella nice.
I mean, yeah, just the hikes there. I mean, the air smells fresher too. You know, it's
Was
just
it hot?
humid,
Was it
humid. Yeah, and then the day before I left, it just stormed. It had it was a hail and tornado warning. It was
Really?
yeah.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, it was a pretty big hails. It was on the radio. It was yeah, if you have a mobile home, just move, get it to a safer area. It's likely that it will get destroyed.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
Was that serious? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I went fishing that day too, and I was like, the day was pretty sunny. It was pretty sunny. It was pretty hot and sunny because I was fishing, and then right when we left, that's when it went boom. It started storming pretty hard, and on the drive back, because we went to the borders of South Dakota and Minnesota, and man, I looked at it. I was like, just kind of scared. This looked like the movies where the tornado hits me and I die. You know?
Yeah.
Like but yeah, I think you guys would definitely enjoy it. The Hmong food there is like more prominent. There's a lot of more Hmong people.
You mean like Hmong shops?
Yeah, there's definitely villages called Hmong village,
Oh.
and there's this like a whole like swamp meat kind of thing.
That's
Like
basically our country right there.
yeah,
Ah.
and then it's like the Hmong food is more prominent, as in like you see it more mixed into dishes. Like you see more like restaurants, or there's a lot of food trucks there that definitely have like Hmong presence inside their food. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the way they do barbecue, the way they put their meats and rice and stuff like egg rolls and stuff. You know,
That's
it's really delicious too. You know, my cousin took me there after the wedding, after the day after the wedding, to take me to go see some certain spots in Minnesota that are when you look at Minnesota, this is what you think about. You know, like that. But yeah, I mean, I remember, I think for the first time, the big memory I had was like my mom took me to a park and went to go watch fireworks, and there was so many people there sitting in this park and just watching the fireworks. Do you guys have any memories of like a first time 4th of July kind of thing?
No, I mean, I've only celebrated July 4th, I think, 3 times.
3 times.
And all of those times are memorable because I don't celebrate anything. So
Right.
getting to celebrate anything will always be memorable for me. And July 4th has always been like low key,
Yeah,
my favorite
yeah.
holiday. Because I mean, I'm not a sweets guy, so Halloween's whatever to me. And Christmas, we don't celebrate that at all.
Yeah,
And it's just like, I don't know, it's fun. It's almost like
it's a
exciting.
hangout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's exciting.
And
of
it's
course.
summer too, so you do get that vibe of going out swimming or
you
doing
get that
things.
summer vibe with your buddies,
Right.
with your family. You know, everybody gets those summer feelings. Yeah, and those memories are they're precious, man. They're the best thing.
Charmy, you?
Yeah, since we do like the same thing every year, like I don't really have any like precious moments. The only moments that I can pick out isn't like the when we go to places that does like the fireworks that goes into like to the air and like poof, explode, versus the ones that we do at home. So I can only separate them by that when we do them on the ground and the air.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead. Keep talking.
That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Kita, you?
Yeah, mine's like it's always the same, like boring to me. But like one memory that I loved about the 4th of July is when the neighbors set off the little homemade firecrackers and it set off like 6 cars, dude. That's pretty funny because the neighbors came out.
Yeah.
And mad. Yeah.
I mean, definitely. I mean, well, California here is like, it's a fire hazard because it's just so dry.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the city, like, I remember one time on the news, it was like, yeah, these fireworks are illegal and you should not shoot them out. And then they pan into like a city view of Fresno, and it's just all the little like houses shooting up fireworks in the sky. I was like,
like
yeah,
everybody
they're so
breaking the
illegal.
law.
Yeah, you just see cops driving too, and they don't even have their lights on, and like they don't even care. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
People do it
as
so
long as
often,
you
man.
don't cause a fire, you know.
True.
I mean, I like, it's not even that hard to get fireworks too. You go to Arizona real quick and get your fireworks, even though it's a pretty long drive. But like in Minnesota, like you take a 30-minute to an hour drive to go buy like those flying fireworks, and it's here it's just like, man, I would do it too if I had my own house. I would definitely buy my own fireworks and host a big event. Usually at my house, I host big events, or like not big events, but just parties, because it's definitely more enjoyable.
Yeah. And it's not as much of a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I love cooking and stuff too, so it's definitely not a nuisance to do it.
Yeah.
Just all comes together.
Yeah, for sure.
Smart.
Fireworks, man. Like, do you guys enjoy them?
Oh, dude, definitely. Fireworks are the most, like, they're a light show, man. That's fun. That's entertainment right there. And that's one thing I was thinking about this year is that all of our buddies, we should just pitch in, like, a couple bucks to buy a bunch of fireworks, and we should celebrate.
You guys down to do it? I mean, I'm down to do it.
Oh,
but
dude,
I don't know
I'm-
about you guys.
Hey, man, 15 to 20 bucks. Everybody just pitch in. That's easy, dude. That's fun.
Yeah.
If you guys are down, I'm down.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a driver to someone's party, so I'll be on the couch sitting there. while they have fun.
I mean, like, I think the best fireworks are the fountain fireworks, because they're like $20 each, 20,
Oh,
30
that's
bucks
spicy.
each.
I don't even know what that is.
No, but then like you know those packets.
Oh, you're talking about the cylinder one where
Yeah.
it just shoots out like.
Yeah, and then it's
Hell,
worth $20.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's worth $20 to $30 because you get different colors and stuff, and like those boxes, and you get those deals, and it's not as cool as the fountains. You know, you don't get as much of a show for fireworks.
I don't know. I've always found fireworks to be hella boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
All they do is do flashy lights and loud noises. It's
Sure.
like.
you lit them up,
But
though, right?
but
Yeah, I always lit them up, but it's boring, dude. Like
Really?
to me, it was boring. Like 4th of July was always boring to me. Like whenever my cousins over, I just hung out with them, and the little kids always did the fireworks.
oh, okay.
But when I was little, obviously I did and I loved it. But as I grew older, it's like it got boring to me because it was just flashy lights, loud noises, and it was boring.
Was it the memory of it being boring, like the party and everything as well, or was it? Because like I feel like the fireworks, you know, it's the ending show of us hanging out, you know, so that actually extends my moment, you know, like of happiness, you know, like because that is the ending moment of us hanging out for that day, and like this to celebrate, just to hang out and stuff.
Yeah,
Was it the memory of, you know, the whole party being boring, or is it just in general fireworks are boring?
It was just the fireworks is boring. Like me and my cousin hanging out, like we always have fun.
Okay, yeah.
And like, you know, especially like when you come down to like those last fireworks, you know, you're like, oh,
God damn,
the
I wish I
day's-
had more, you know.
Wish I had more. The day's ending. We're all gonna go home.
Yeah.
And what are we gonna do when we get home?
Yeah,
If you're
it's-
me, you're gonna play games.
You just gonna
But-
get on. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. For me, I love fireworks. I love burning stuff too.
True.
Like, but fireworks was like the best thing for me because, like, man, shooting off those colorful lights. I mean, I just grew up around it too, to where I was like, I really want to buy fireworks, and it's not just the fireworks itself. It's the moments that those memories that carry along with the fireworks. You know, like, oh, if I, you know, it's kind of like buying fireworks and then, you know, having a party along with the fireworks.
Yeah.
So, you know, doing this will lead on to that type of thing, you know. So it's definitely not just the fireworks itself,
Yeah,
but it's the memories of.
And it's definitely something to more look to look forward to because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I have fireworks, and I also get my friends. It's
Yeah,
like,
so it's a big event type of
Yeah.
thing, you know. Like,
it's fun.
and like I think one time I remember back in when I was a little kid, we would shoot fireworks in the sky. I mean, we had like fireworks and stuff. We would shoot. In Minnesota, it's illegal too to shoot fireworks in the sky.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's why they drive like an hour, 30 minutes to go to those states around that do have it legally, and then they just buy it from them. But then like man, we were supposed to put bug spray on, and my cousin, she sprayed it into her eyes.
Oh my god.
She opened her eyes while they sprayed it, and then her eyes were burning. I think that was pretty funny. And then like my cousin bought like the ones you throw in the air, and oh shoot,
Oh yeah.
and then and then like that was a pretty good fun memory. I mean, it was definitely fun because that's when my grandpa was alive too, and you know it was fun hanging out with him. You guys have like any like like memorable fireworks that you guys enjoyed or anything like that?
Aside from the ones that go into the air, not really.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, I think fireworks in general, when it goes in the air, is pretty much like it's better. It's a better show. Like,
Mhm.
do you feel me? on
Yeah,
that?
it is better. It's bigger too, and it makes loud noises.
Yeah. Do you like? I mean, do you like ground fireworks or do you like?
I don't have anything, bro. Fireworks
It's just
are
fireworks.
just fun for me. Fireworks on the ground, fireworks in the sky, everything. I don't celebrate it, so
It's the
whenever I
same
see
thing.
fireworks, it's a blast.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys like sparklers?
Pun intended.
Oh,
I didn't realize that. Sparklers?
Yeah,
What is that? The one where you just light up and you hold it?
yeah, and you hold it. and
Oh
it
yeah, dude,
sparkles.
those are hella fun.
I
mean,
mean,
Everyone
hella
loves those.
boring, dude. My sister
Really?
always buy a bunch. Oh, let's take pictures. Like, bro, it's boring. It just lights up in the stick. He's like,
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely.
boring.
But then like with my camera,
Yeah, see, you haven't considered that doing it on a camera.
it's like you make a shape out of it. I can put the timer on it, and then you can make a shape out of it. That's what we did with
Or-
my friend's camera. He's also a photographer, and man, he took those wedding photos too. and then at night we would use sparklers, and he would try to draw a heart while those people were standing still, and then it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. And with this camera, he can make like a July 4th compilation if we ever do celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for it.
And that, if we get it on camera, it will look dope with sparklers.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. Do you like sparklers, Charmy?
Sparklers, dude. Sparklers, man, they're amazing. Especially like not like the one that like just shoot one way, but the one that shoot like everywhere.
Oh,
Those are exciting.
there's a thing called Roman candles, or like it's a stick, but they like shoot, so you can hold it and like they shoot. I mean, in the some parts of the ghettos, like people use it as a pretend gun. They light it up, they shoot at each other, but it's not supposed to do that. But like those Roman candles, man, they shoot, you can hold it up and shoot it in the air. Do you guys like those, or do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never used it before.
You know,
I mean,
those are pretty. Those are pretty good. It's
That
basically
one
just
sounds fun.
it's like a
Yeah.
flare gun, but it shoots
Yeah.
multiple. You just put it up in the air.
That one
shoot
sounds
high
fun because
or
I
far?
did what the
Huh?
ghetto kids do, shoot each other with it. Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it actually hurts because it does explode in the end, or
Sure.
like, it's a firework. So like, I don't know if it hitting you does that hurt because it's a ball of fire kind
Time
of.
to try it out, dude.
Heck no, dude. I'm not trying to die. Like, and then how you guys been doing? I mean, I haven't seen Andrew or I seen
Bro, I saw it the other day.
yeah, but
Chillax.
like yeah, I haven't seen Andrew in a long time. I mean, I've talked to Charmy in Discord more, but how you been? How you guys been? Go ahead, Charmy.
You know, just work, stream, and lately the streaming's been working out pretty good. Not like oh shoot, got that Twitch streamer money, but it's
fun.
It's fun. We're going. It's nice.
Do you enjoy streaming? I mean,
Right.
I know it's like man, it's like some people and like even when they first start out, it's kind of like, damn, I got that stream to do, or do you look forward to the stream?
I definitely look forward to the stream, but like try to make your schedule to like how you like it. Like for most of my days, I just put like if I'm on, I'm on. But then like on like 3 of the days, I actually have like a schedule where like after I come back from work, I'll stream at this time.
Okay. Do you stream certain games? Do you have like a
Certain
certain
games?
thing?
Well, I basically stream like all the like the basic,
Games and stuff.
mainstream competitive games, League, CS, all that, and then like every now and then some like single player games.
Like Minecraft?
Like Minecraft, I play that also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
are
fun,
you-
dude.
Are you partnered?
Partnered,
Yeah.
I am not partnered, but I am an affiliate.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's better than
That
most
is.
people. Like, so I mean, yeah, I can barely watch your stream just because my internet, but I
You
do,
live in the countryside.
I do enjoy our streams and stuff. I mean, even like, I know like some people in the Discord, they aren't the best people, so we mute
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah,
how's dealing with that?
Dealing with that, I mean, it's fine. It's just there's only one person that takes it really, really negatively.
Damn, throwing
Yeah.
all this shade, huh?
I mean, it's
fine.
like
I still love him.
yeah, it's cool. But then when it's time to, when it's not streaming, whatever.
Nah,
But
I'm
then when you're streaming, it's like I'm not trying to get in trouble for the
I'm
words
not-
you say.
All right, yeah, that's understandable. That's definitely.
I think someone slipped up once, and then you just turned off your stream.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
No, I didn't. But whenever someone does say, I just try to not pay attention to it.
I just ignore it. Yeah.
Just
the
ignore it.
subject.
Don't
Yeah.
make a big deal
Don't
out of it.
PewDiePie it.
Don't PewDiePie it. Yep.
Yeah.
Me?
How you been, Andrew? Yeah.
I've been great. Thanks for asking. I've been visiting my girl a lot. Shout out to my girl, Marissa. I love you if you're listening. I've been having a great time. Like 2019 has been great. I haven't seen you for basically the whole year of 2019, so it's great to see you today. But I've been having a lot of fun this year. It's probably one of my best years so far. And I've been slagging on the gym a little bit. I'm trying to get better in that. Trying to get back in. My knee's a little painful, so I'm dealing with that. But
I mean,
besides all that,
You always had body problems.
oh dude, joints, man. I had joints since I was a freshman, dude. My joints were aching since freshman. I don't know why. I'm just an old man now. Yeah, but life has been great, man. Like being able to drive and just go everywhere you want or do anything you want at a certain time. Like if you just wake up, you're like, man, I feel like doing something today.
Yeah.
You can just do it. You know,
Right.
you don't need somebody to pick you up and like drop you off and pick you up again. It's just freedom is a really fun thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is,
for
it
sure
is.
it is. It is.
So 2019 has been good, man. It's been great.
So how you been, Kita? Like, what you been up to, or?
Dude, I've been up to nothing, just staying home. 'Cause
I mean,
like
you've been
to
playing
stay home.
volleyball, right?
Well, yeah, I do volleyball just to get back in shape.
But that's still something.
Man, it's still something, but like, I don't know. Like, well, I think when you said like how I've been doing, like,
Been doing good, bad.
yeah, good and bad, like, bruh, like, I've been doing good, but it's the same old shit.
Same,
like,
same.
just been doing the same thing like for the past 5 years. Just
Yeah.
stay home, do nothing.
You ever feel like you want to do something, but you
No,
can't?
I just want to stay home.
Oh, see, that's
Like, that's my problem though. Like, I wanted things,
You wanna
but like
change your mind.
when it comes up to it, it's like, no, I don't want to go no more.
Yeah.
well, you get cold feet.
I guess you
Yeah,
could say Kofi's like
Yeah.
like when we do like hangouts and shit. Like
Uh-huh.
whenever y'all wanna hang out and then like the day comes up, it's like, oh man, I'm so tired. I don't want to do nothing.
Dude, you
But
did
then
that
when
so-
it's like a week ahead, right? It's like, oh dude, I'm hella down for it. I'm ready. I'm hyped. And then like when it starts coming closer and closer, it's like, nah, bro, I'm not feeling it.
bro, you
just
did
like
that.
make it next year.
You
Make
did
it
that
next
so
year.
often.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah,
hella
for sure.
like flaking out and stuff.
We were trying to go to Island Wild Park for like
Yeah.
a whole entire month, and we had to postpone it because none of you guys could match up your schedules.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't gonna be match up. It was just I can make excuses. Like I don't want to go, dude. Like I don't be like Island Water Park or like things like that in general because I find it boring because I don't do nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, me too, but like, it's just something to do. I
Would
guess
you-
we should.
Are you more willing out to go to fishing things, or is it even then? Is it just like man, it's whatever.
Like back in the days, I would ditch everything to go fishing, but now it's like it's whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what if? Because I kind of want to bring everyone to go camping when it's like a trout tournament or something like that. You know, where we can try to get money, like because those tags,
Yeah.
like and stuff.
Pretty good.
I kind of want to do that, like host a camping thing and chill out and stuff.
Yo, I'm hella down.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Because like even then, like
If I feel like it.
try to it's 5 fish per person if you have a license, and it's like, man, if you get one of those tags, it could be $20, or it could be the prize, the big prize where it's like
3
20,
grand.
yeah, no, I think it's 25 grand.
Oh, there was a I think Bass Lake had a 10 grand one.
What, 10 grand one?
Yeah, just for one fish.
Yeah. Well, like
Mm.
4 years ago, 5 years ago, they did 25,
Oh, they had 25.
25,000,
Damn.
and my uncle got it.
Yeah, I know
When the
there.
tournament
I know
was
there's one-
over, baby.
I know there's one derby where they had 3 fish in total that's worth 25
Damn.
grand, but
Yeah.
one fish at 25 grand. Dang.
And then he got it, and in but it was after the tournament. But it was like the post tournaments where if you catch the fish though, you still get like
little
$1,000.
Oh.
So
That's
he
still
got it like a
something.
couple thousand.
That's still something.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, even then that like camping then and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
think it would be pretty fun. You think cabining or camping? You think?
Camping, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cabin's whack, bro.
Cabin-
Get me out of the city.
Dude, I went to like a cabin before it, and I was just sitting there. I was like, wow, there's no fire to like roast marshmallows with. I'm just inside doing what I could be doing at home, but better
Right.
because I have Wi-Fi at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love camping. I love sleeping. I mean, for me, like the first times I went camping, my sister and them, we had a tent. So the plan was to go in the tent, but then it was kind of cold. It was like really cold. So the plan changed, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go sleep in the tent. So I set up the tent. I wanted to sleep outside. It was freezing. But I was like, it's worth.
Wait, but like, how much like blankets did you like bring though?
I forgot to bring the blanket, so it was just a sweater and sweats.
Oh yeah.
To live. I
When
was
we go
freezing.
camping, we bring like a lot of.
It's
like,
it's
blankets.
definitely important to bring blankets.
Bro, I just have like one blanket. I'm in my sleeping bag, and if it gets too cold, I put my blanket on top. But if it's not, I'm just in my sleeping bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for us,
I
we
mean-
have like a blanket like on the bottom, and then we have like a blanket like on top. You know, like those thick
Insulation?
blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insulation. You, Andrew?
Oh no, dude, I never go camping, man. Ever. My body is so weak to everything that there's things that I want to do that I even can't do. Like,
Yeah,
for example, like dogs, right? Like, man,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
I'm
dogs,
allergic.
but dude, every time I touch a dog, I always get allergic reaction. I get itchy. Like
Yeah.
my eyes start getting itchy. My nose, my throat, everything starts
Allergies,
getting
it's
itchy.
so
yeah.
bad.
And then I can only imagine if I go camping, it's gonna be worse, man. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like.
I mean, yeah.
it's gonna be
I
way
mean,
worse.
like camping. If we do that, I kind of want to buy the propane heater, where like, it's like a big machine, and you just put it inside your tent, and it just heats the whole tent up. So you don't even need the blanket.
But sleeping with a blanket is nice though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't need a blanket, but it's like, it's something I would get. So like, just in case it gets cold, like it did when we went, me, Nikita, and Chikai went camping.
That was cold to you?
It was freezing, bro.
What
I
the
didn't
heck?
have any blankets.
Oh yeah, that's your problem. I brought one blanket for me. It felt good to me.
I had a sleeping bag, and that was it.
The only thing cold about the place was the water.
Heck yeah, it was
When
pretty
you jumped
cold.
in the river, that was like
Oh yeah, that's
cold. Like my skin was like red.
Like I just like slept next to my dog. Like he was warming me up. I was just like,
Yeah, you're
Your
really
dog was
cold.
annoying, bro.
hell yeah. I mean, he was a puppy, so he definitely needs that attention. So yeah, I mean, he is kind of annoying. But he did jump in the water with us, so
To save you.
Heck
But that's
yeah.
about it.
and he almost died because of
Yeah,
that
I know
too,
he did.
because the current took him.
Really?
Yeah.
Luckily
That's
the
scary.
log was like right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, speaking of your dog, what happened to him? Where's he at?
He's at my cousin's house.
Do you still see him?
Yeah, for sure. Daily.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just haven't seen him. I was wondering where he was.
Yeah.
Okay. He's doing good? He's healthy?
Yeah.
He's probably big now too, huh?
Yeah. He,
Yeah, I
he looks
saw
like a police dog, so that's why I love
that's
about him
cool.
too. You know, he doesn't look like I mean, he looks scary, but then like he looks like a police dog. You know, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
that photography picture thing.
Sure.
Yeah,
That.
I mean, I trained him to take pictures too. You know, like those pictures I have of him. That he poses like it's not like
It's not like he's just standing there. He
Yeah.
poses.
yeah, he poses.
Yeah, he's got the attitude.
upcoming model.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
dude, I haven't seen that dog since he was a puppy, man.
yeah.
That's
And
not
even then,
fun.
you would still, when I tell you not to touch the other dogs, you still
Dude.
do it.
Me and Mason, shout out to Mason if you're listening. Dude, we would always try to touch Thunder.
Yeah, but I mean, now I just realized that it's just like it's whatever now too, you know.
What?
That's-
To touch?
Yeah, to touch my dog, whatever. I mean, it's cool for you guys, so I definitely want. But other people, I don't,
Oh yeah.
because now he's more aggressive. He has the alpha male in him,
Oh,
to
yeah?
where he'll bark, and if he sees another dog too, like he'll fight him.
Oh damn.
He has that strength.
That's
now.
not the Thunder I knew.
Yeah, Thunder's no baby no more. He's his beast now. I love it.
He's not no static.
Yeah.
He's thunder.
Yeah. That's
He
good.
has that electricity, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely a beast, you know. He's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any pets growing up and stuff?
I've had a couple of fishes. You know, I'm pretty sure everyone has like most people have their
Like
their
goldfish
fishes,
or like
goldfishes, and then they die the day
Yeah.
after. You know,
Yeah.
like would you get them from the carnival or would you get them from like getting it
just
by
like the pets. So I'll tell my mom like I want him, and then
yeah,
she get him for me.
and then the next day
The
you
next
go in the
day.
toilet.
He did because I was like touching the fishes. You know, I was like.
That's why they
Swirl
died.
it, you would swirl the water like him going in circles. That's what I would do. Swirl. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but-
look at it's racing.
The longest pet that I did have was a turtle. Yeah,
That's cool.
but then
How long did you have him for?
pretty long.
Like 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, I'd say around 2 years.
Yeah, that's pretty long, man. How'd he die?
How'd he die? He didn't die. My uncle sold him. I don't know how he's doing, but
He's doing great.
How big was he?
how big was he? He was like as big as like my phone.
What phone do you
Oh,
have?
that's a pretty good size.
Like this one right here.
What is it called?
S10.
S10? The S10? Yeah.
Yeah, S10. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good sized turtle. I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
My little cousin has turtles, and they're just like size of a small cookie.
Sure. Yeah, dude. They're they
They get big.
get big and like they the tank gets dirty pretty fast. Too.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why my uncle sold them, because I'll never clean the tank. It's like green.
It's all green, like in Nemo, where it's all
Yeah.
like.
But,
You, Andrew?
he lived. Yeah.
Me, I didn't really have pets growing up because my dad and we never lived in a house, so we've never had space. We lived in apartments our whole life, so we can only make room for like fish and stuff. But yeah, besides fish, we didn't have we had a lot of betas, like the beta fish.
Yeah, for sure.
And my dad used to. I don't
Yeah,
know if I'm
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, but my dad would train his
Smart.
fish and stuff. And, you know, it's fun.
He's exposing himself, yo.
Nah, I'm just telling what he did with his fish.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
training his fish and doing tricks.
Yeah, roll over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, I never had fish. We used to have like betas in their own little containers, their own separate
Yeah.
containers, like on rows and rows and rows of them on like just counters, just fish.
Do you have any other pets besides betas?
Nah,
Actual
dude,
pets?
betas were the thing. And my dad breeded them. He made like a little like DIY little pond.
Pond? That's
Yeah,
cool.
made out of like planks and like I don't know stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And he breeded a lot of fish. Like he had generations and generations of fish, and he sold them off. And it was cool. I think we still have that little pond in our backyard.
Yeah.
And that's about it, man. It was great though. I used to feed those little fish in those ponds. You just throw actually you don't throw anything. We put like a plank on top of that pond.
Yeah.
And then you tie a string around it, and you tie a string to the shrimp, and you just throw it down and you just eat it.
Yeah.
You just defrost the shrimp,
Yeah.
tie it. It's fun, man. You see all these fish, and they have like personality, man. If you if you were to catch one of them, right, put it in their own container and let them grow by themselves, away from their family.
Yeah, I mean, some are more mean, some are more chill, some are like
they have
lazy.
personalities. They're betas. I mean, fish. People say fish are kind of boring, but betas, to me, I feel like they have like a unique personality to them.
Yeah. I cut you off, Charmy. Did you have any other pets?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah.
He said, I'm good.
You, Kita, have you had any pets?
I mean, yeah, I got fish. Well, I've had fish. I've had hamsters. I've had some dogs. I got turtles.
I mean, what was your favorite pets out of all of those?
It had to be my dog. Yeah, it's like she was a mutt. She was a mix of pit bull and some other dog at the farm. Yeah, but yeah, she was pretty cute though, dude. She was like not very obedient because I didn't retrain her, but
Yeah.
she and the other dogs like jump on us just because they're like happy to see us and stuff. But
Right.
my mom and dad didn't really like that, so they would just hit
They're
them.
scared.
Yeah, they were scared. They would just hit them. And
So,
so
they're attacking her.
every time my parents came out, they put the hand up. My dog would just run away.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I didn't like that. So whenever they saw me, I just like embraced it. You know what I mean? I just like if they jumped on me, they
Well-
scratched me. It was whatever. But I know it's not like something good. Like you train
Yeah.
your dog. It's
I
not
mean-
a good trait or something like that.
Yeah, it's
But- I still let them do it.
it's just like I don't like my dog to just jump on people because it is scary to see like those dogs. I mean, I have a Malinois from my uncle, and man, if you look at those dogs and you look like it's gonna jump on you, and if you're not the owner, that's pretty scary. It looks like it's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But then like
True.
you know, it's a bad habit as well. Like all you have to do is just push them off. Just say no, push
Yeah.
them off. But like I train my dog to give me hugs and stuff too. So it'll be like I tap my chest twice and then he'll jump and give me a hug.
Dude, that's
that's-
mad cute.
That's
That
pretty
is
cute.
mad cute. Yeah, my dog did it. I pushed him up to jump back on. Yeah, but like what you said, like it's kind of scary to other people.
Yeah.
Even my dog was scary. Like Athena, she used to fight with all the other dogs at the farm, so she had like a scar on her face,
Oh damn!
like on her forehead.
She's a
and
beast
stuff.
though. She's a beast.
Yeah, I guess you said she killed a few dogs. Anyways,
Alright.
No
Hey,
wonder
man,
it's
hey,
scary.
man, I wasn't there to watch her, yo. It was not my fault. It was my mom.
I mean,
and dad.
that's what dogs are. You know, like they just fight. But go ahead.
Yeah, she's killed a few dogs, but she's still cute. You know what I mean? Even that
Yeah.
scar. But I haven't been to the farm in a minute, so I don't know what my uncle did with it.
Yeah.
Well, with her, not yet.
Well, do you like dogs? Do you like dogs? Do you love dogs, or it's just whatever?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Or do you like pets better, cats or whatever?
I hate cats.
Really, dude, I love
Dude,
cats.
I hate cats.
Well, cats is the only animal you can tolerate. Actually.
Yeah, well, no, it's the same thing. Sometimes, like, I think I can tolerate cat, and my body just, like,
dies.
yeah, dude, my body melts away or withers away. Because I used to have this, little stray cat, and she was the cutest thing. And dude, touching her, like, she was mad dirty. Touching her, I'll be fine. And then some days I would touch her too, and I would get hell messed up. Like, I'll be messed up for an afternoon, like watery eyes, red eyes,
Yeah,
itchy,
probably
everything.
diseases. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that too. But like, I think I'm a little bit more tolerant to cat. I don't know, but that's definitely not why I like cats too. I just like cats and dogs, but cats, they have their own unique thing that a dog doesn't have. It's like cute to see that they don't really care about anybody, and then all of a sudden they take.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty cute when it doesn't give a.
No. They don't care about you, but then all of a sudden they take a liking to you specifically. So
It's because you got food.
nah, but it also means something. though.
Sometimes only if it's they feel like you're the owner. But like even then like. Cats are cool because like you don't have to really clean up. They'll take a dump in the litter box.
They're smart.
Yeah,
They're very smart. They're smart and sly.
A little bit too smart sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, not as smart as my dogs, man.
Natural born killers, bro.
My dog will get them. Nah, but so you like cats better than dogs, or
No,
you
I like
tolerate?
it better than dogs. It's just I think I'm able to tolerate a little bit more than dogs.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like them both, man.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs. Dogs are lovely because they're cuddly, and cats are
yeah.
interesting.
You always love touching my dog, man. Like you
Oh
always
yeah,
like
dude. I would
messing
demolish your
around,
dog.
petting him, playing
Kind
fetch.
of weird. Demolish his dog.
Demolish. What?
Alright.
I would just fucking embrace them all the time, bro.
For me, like, I definitely like cats more, but then like I like
the cuddliness of it.
the cuddliness of the cat, but then I like a more wide variety of dogs, but not like I like a few certain cats.
Do you like the hairless cat?
Yeah, maybe not the hairless cat, but if
The
it does
fluffy
happen,
cats.
yeah, those fluffy cats, those are pretty nice. But the one that I like the most, like the Scottish fold.
The
like,
Scottish one?
Yeah.
Let me look at that. Look that up, man.
It's pretty cute. The way it sits, oh my gosh! But some cats are mean. Like
Most
generally-
cats.
Yeah, generally speaking, cats are meaner than dogs.
Like the
So-
meme? Is this
Oh,
the meme
that
cats?
cat.
Yeah.
The ones that make meme?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
So it's a Scottish fold cat. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I've had bad memories of cats. 'Cause
You?
my cousin, she used to have a heck of cats, dude, back in her house in Merced. It's like just random cats would just show up, but some of them are hers, but some of them are like just strays and show up. And one time I was feeding her cat, I forgot her name, but I was feeding her chicken, and I fed her like the whole drumstick, and she ate all of it. And I tried to grab the bone, she scratched me, and I got hecka scared, dude. I ran the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I never liked cats from that. And in the Hmong culture, cats are like, I don't know how say
You would say.
Punzong, yeah,
yep. Like,
Like-
demons, like,
demon like a witch, or
demon
something
lady.
like that.
yeah. Witch lady.
Yeah.
But,
Growing up, my mom always told me cats are that, so
I mean, it's
Stay
Americanized
clear
too,
from them. It's
black,
like
the
all
black
bad.
cats. The black
Yeah.
cats in
Bad
America.
luck and
Yeah, it's
stuff,
bad
yeah.
luck. Or like, it's like connected with witches and stuff. It's like, whatever, man.
Speaking of our tradition, the monk tradition, have you guys been or have you guys ever experienced, like, I don't know, I guess the paranormal or the supernatural?
my sister has and my mom has.
Want to tell us about it?
Yeah,
My sister,
shoot
she
yourself,
said like
man.
my sister said she sees things at her new house that she has with her husband
Well, like,
and her family.
or
Who's that, Madison?
Yeah, Madison. Like, she sees like ghosts and stuff. Like she said, she heard a kid laughing when it was just her
Oh,
in the house by
that's
herself.
scary.
And she said she's
Oh,
seen like
no,
some
no,
lady in
no.
the backyard.
Fuck
Hell
that.
And I was like, oh my,
no,
I'm never
no.
coming over again.
Bro, that's some conjuring
bro.
shit right there.
Yeah, but even like I like the old house we used to live by, or we used to live at in the Melody Park. Like she said, she like
What
felt.
well,
Madison
is
said she felt things there. I'm like,
is
That's
she a
pretty-
chosen one too, or what?
I don't know. I don't
'Cause-
know if she is, but my sister sees
Because
it.
when we say the chosen one, usually for Hmong culture,
It's
to
like
be a
shaman.
shaman,
Yeah.
you
You
have
have
to
to
be
be
chosen. That's how it's supposed to be. People can't just become shaman. I mean, they can.
Yeah, even
but
Kevin's he's chosen to be a
Chosen,
shaman.
yeah.
And when he came to the house once to do a surprise party for me, he said he didn't feel like safe in my house.
he didn't feel safe.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was like,
I wonder
"You
what he said
scared
about
me,
my
bro. I
house.
sleep here, man.
I wonder what he said about my house, or if he felt.
Has he ever been here?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's been here once.
Oh.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't
And he-
remember ever coming out.
Kevin
Yeah.
never comes out.
Kevin came out, ate real quick, and then because he came after the gym
oh,
with his
I
girlfriend.
I think I remember that one.
His girlfriend at the gym. Girlfriend gym.
Kevin, by the way, shout outs to you, Kevin Yang, for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when he drove us back from prom, and I wanted to listen to some scary stuff.
Oh.
And he was super
Oh.
scared. I mean, like, yeah, if I was chosen too, and I see some stuff like that, I'll definitely.
Wait,
Yeah, but that's because he's seen stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's told me stories. He's seen stuff.
Whose idea was that?
Me.
To listen to ghost stories, right?
Yeah, and then you're like,
I put it on the channel.
Yeah, you put it on the
Oh,
channel.
man,
He's like,
we went on YouTube.
because one of my roads here, it was just so dark.
Or it doesn't even matter. You live in the countryside,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
any road.
so
Yeah.
it's dark everywhere.
Yeah,
you go,
dude. I remember we were listening to one story, and she had like music in the background that was just so
Scary.
steady and eerie and scary.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just
I mean,
consistent.
Music makes parts of it, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Sound.
It was so eerie, and all of us were just like freaking the hell out. There was 5 guys in a little car, and we're just freaking the fuck out. We're like, no, we gotta turn this shit off. Kevin has to go home alone. This shit was scary, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but have you personally seen anything? Because like, I mean, you can't, like you can't take it for fact until it happens to you. You know.
No, I've never seen anything like that. But I just gotta knock on wood real quick. I ain't trying to see anything, you know what I mean? Because
The demons knocking on your
yeah.
window, like, oh, okay. You turn the other way.
Yeah, because I don't watch scary movies because
Yeah.
I get hella paranoid. So when I talk about all this
Same.
stuff, it's like
Oh, bro.
I can't do it, dude. Like when I sleep at night, sometimes after I watch scary movies, I can't sleep.
Yeah, me and my girl, we recently just started like watching a lot of horror movies, and it doesn't really make my
Affect
mind.
you?
Huh?
It doesn't affect you.
Oh, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't make my mind wander like, oh, dude, I'm alone. There's something behind me. Or like, oh, am I gonna turn back around and see something, right? It doesn't really affect me. My mind doesn't wander like that. But I brought it up. I brought this thing up because recently things have been happening to me, man. Like
Like what?
I whistle a lot, right? And it's just natural. You just whistle. You don't think about it. And then we were at a park, and you just whistle to a song. You don't think about it because you just whistle to a song. It's just you just go along with it. And eventually, was nighttime, right? Like we just hang out, we chilled, and then nighttime came, and we were doing our thing, still listening to music and whistling. And I was whistling, and I was like, oh shit, I can't be whistling. I'm not supposed to be whistling. And then she asked me why, and I tell her that in our tradition, whistling is almost like an invitation for a spirit to attract you, or attach themselves to you.
Yeah.
And after that, everything kind of got weird. We walked home, and then that drive home was weird. Like, I don't know, it was just weird.
What'd you feel?
I guess I felt paranoid. I don't know if I felt presence, but I felt paranoid.
Okay.
And then that night I came home and it was weird. There's a lot of things that happen that are normal. Like everybody can just write it off as normal, so I don't really want to talk about that. But the next week after that, which is the Wednesday that just passed, so last week, I took her home, and then I came back, and everything was fine until I almost got home, and I saw a bunch of stuff.
What'd you see?
I saw, dude, on the 99, I saw, like, coming back, I saw, like, a car on fire,
wow.
dude.
No.
On fire, on the side of the
fire?
road, like, yeah, on full on fire. And I was like, what the fuck? And, that's normal, so I didn't think anything. It was hot, though. It was really, really hot. I was on the farthest lane, and driving past it was freaking burning. It was hot. But that's not the weird part. I mean, that's kind of weird, right? A lot of that doesn't happen, but yeah, when I got home, like near home, turning into my neighborhood. I don't know if you guys been there, but I think Kita knows.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighborhood, turning into Huntington, there's a stop sign right there, and then there's a church, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Passing
when
the
I make,
church. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well I made that right turn into that, and
The church. Past the church.
Yeah. Like approaching the church.
Okay.
Like when you make that turn, the church is right there.
Yeah.
And you just make that right turn. And well, I made that right turn. I remember this vividly. Like I saw a kid straight up. I remember his clothes. It was, oh no, I don't remember. I remember it was a blue shirt and some pants. I think it was a white shirt and blue pants. And I remember a kid dashing to the street, and I got like, I was shocked. So I slammed on the brakes, and I jerked forward, and I look like around me, and I don't see anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm tripping the fuck up. I got home and I told my parents, and then they made me this little bracelet. It was just recent. This is new as fuck.
For sure.
And I just want to ask you guys if like you guys have experienced anything like that, just because we're home. It's
Can
crazy.
we go? Sorry to stop you there, but can we go back to where you said, we write those things off as normal, so you don't want to talk about it. Can you explain those things? I actually want to.
Oh, okay,
No.
yeah. Well, I've been driving a Vicella forever now, and not forever, but like for the
For a while.
past few months, yeah, it's consistent. Like every other day, I'll go to Visalia, and always coming back at night. There's always usually cars around you, right?
Yeah.
And when you come back, you see cars through your review and stuff. You can see cars behind you, but coming from Visalia that day after whistling, I came home and there was not a single car behind me for that long until I came to like Kingsburg, where it was a little bit more busy on the road. Like from Visalia to Kingsburg, I didn't see anything. And then when I got there, I started seeing more cars around, and I started feeling more like not
Relaxed.
insane. Yeah, dude, I was alone in pitch darkness. When you look through your review,
Do you think it was just dead, or do you
yeah,
think...
I mean, that could be a thing because that's normal, right? It's bound to be empty sometimes. So it's just weird that it happened on the day that I was whistling.
Can you explain the fire thing?
Dude, the fire was fucking scary, man. I was far, dude, and I see traffic slowing down. I see fire trucks. I see police. It's crazy, right? I'm like, oh, dude, somebody crashed, right? No, I just went there, and there was just one car there by itself, just burning, dude. Fire, high as hell, everywhere, hot as hell, and it was quick, so I couldn't, really examine it or like look at it. I just took a glance because I was driving in the fast lane, and then it was crazy, man. It was so bright and just trippy, man. It was scary because all this thing could have happened before me whistling, and I would have been like, oh, okay, right? But the fact that all these things are happening after I whistled was just, it was kind of scary. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, man.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of weird. Maybe it has something to do with us. Maybe because of me whistling.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, maybe. I did.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of weird past couple of days. And
Do you guys have any input on that? Good.
Nah, dude.
Go ahead.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
That is very scary.
yeah, and my dumbass. After whistling that that night, a couple of days after that, I decided to go walking at night by myself, and late, like it was like not 10 o'clock, and I'll go walk around our apartments by myself, and I went to the canal, and I just kind of like,
Chilled there.
yeah, I stayed there for like a little bit, and I didn't stay there, but I walked there, and I'll just chill there, and then it'd be like maybe 10 minutes at the canal or something like that. But that's, for us, superstitious Hmong people, that's kind of long. And I was there just thinking, like, because for some reason I was upset, right? I was annoyed, and staying home would just make me more annoyed, so I had to go out and vent. And when I was in when I was at the canal, right, in that state of my mind being angry, I didn't realize anything until I came home, and I was like, I didn't feel right. Like, I felt like, thinking about it, like,
Felt strange.
I was annoyed, and I didn't feel alone. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
that was scary.
yeah. I'm trying. You have any paranormal stories or anything close to that, or?
Nah, man. I stay home.
Hey, man. So you're protected out there.
Amen.
Wait, Charmy, you're a Christian, right?
Yeah, we do both. My stepmom is a Christian, and my dad is a shaman. So we do both.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I had some paranormal things that happened to me for
Oh,
a
that's
quick
great.
minute. Well, I don't know if it's really paranoid.
Go for it. Just
Yeah,
tell us.
but-
Go for it.
One of the things that actually happened in this house is that I was watching The Conjuring.
The Conjuring, yeah.
Yeah, it was the part where like the
Oh,
girl was like
You wanna
talking to
give-
the spirits.
Do you want to give spoilers?
Yeah,
Alright,
who
spoil
cares?
it
If
when
you haven't
people-
watched it already,
Yeah.
come on, Mike. But yeah, like it was the part where the girl is contacting the spirit, and then she's getting taken over. I don't know if it's The Conjuring specifically or something else.
I think that might be Insidious.
No.
No?
I think it's Conjuring, or something like that.
Yeah, just go, continue.
Yeah, but is when the little girl was she was taken over by the demon, whatever, and the demon speaking out of like using her to speak,
Uh-huh.
and then like my fan, I was sitting underneath that fan right there, so I have a fan right in front of my TV, or not in front, like it's a ceiling fan, so I'm sitting underneath that.
Yeah.
And I'm watching TV, and then right when that happened, I can hear the fan slowly go faster. It's already on max speed. It's been max speed on for like a good like 20-30 minutes. So it can't get any faster.
Yeah.
And then I can hear it getting faster, like right when the demon is speaking through her. Like it was like she was like getting taken. It was like, "Rah," and then the fan turned on. It went faster, and then I can hear the bolt because obviously like the bolt holds the lamp that is connected to the fan.
Yeah.
I can hear it unwinding. Like I can hear it, like it's like unwinding.
Yeah.
I look up and it kind of looks like it's about to fall. So I turn off the TV. It stops. I just walk and I was like, okay. I just walked to my bed and it's like I'm taking a nap.
Were you alone?
I was alone. No one in the house.
You watched the movie late at night by yourself?
It wasn't even late at night. It was during the afternoon.
Holy crap! You talking
Holy.
about this one?
Yeah, I'm
The
talking
ceiling
about that
fan?
one right there. It sounded like it was like unscrewing slowly, like when the demon was using her to speak. And that was one of the paranormal things. Like
That's fucking.
I don't know,
scary.
like because I'm kind of shaman too, but you know I'm open minded to like Christianity and everything else. But I don't know what the heck that was.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I was.
you can write it off as like, oh, that's just a normal thing that could have just happened, right?
Yeah, that's a coincidence, but it was crazy because right when I turned the TV off, it stopped. Because I was like,
Exactly.
I was like, that's kind of weird. I turned off the TV and then it stopped. The fan went back to its normal speed, and the ticking stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
That's hella sketchy.
That's
man.
scary.
What did you do about it? You just went back to your bed?
I just walked back to my bed. I was like, I'm not. If anything's happened to me, it's not gonna happen to me, right? And I just went on my bed.
Is your fan fine now?
Huh?
Is your fan fine?
Well, like the electricity doesn't connect to the fan, so you can't even turn it on anymore.
Oh, okay, good. Because that's hella sketch. I would never turn that fan on
yeah.
again.
Heck no, dude.
Yeah, I
If
would
I
have.
watch movies and it starts spinning, I'm never coming back. Dude.
If it starts spinning right now, so I was saying,
You
I
can
will
count on
unfriend
it.
you
I
in
will
real
The
never
life.
chair
be
starts
here
levitating.
again.
Oh!
I would never be here again.
I mean, I wouldn't be here either, man. I move out here real quick, bro. I'm sleeping outside.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta go live in the dorms at Fresno State.
Heck yeah. But like the thing is, like I brought my dog in before, and usually like dogs and stuff, animals can like sense it.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
He
He
doesn't feel anything, huh?
no, but he does like get really protective. Like he
Ooh.
always keeps an eye on me,
Yeah.
like when I'm inside the house. Like usually, when we're outside and stuff, like he's just chilling. He'll walk away from me and stuff. But when I'm inside the house, he's usually like keeping an eye on me. Like,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Maybe it's just him and whatnot. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
another
man.
thing that happened is like, man, I don't know if because I think my brother is supposed to be the chosen one, but I'm just tripping.
What is that?
Because like during our funeral, he would, oh man, he would say that he's talking to spirits, whatever.
Your younger brother?
Yeah,
Oh.
the youngest. But maybe it's just him playing with imaginary friends. But he described them pretty well, like that person, pretty well. It was at a funeral too.
Yeah.
It was in the hall. He was talking to someone.
Did you see him do it?
Yeah, we all looked real quick, and he was talking, walking
What
around.
the fuck?
And
Oh my
during that
God.
time where everyone was actually inside the funeral to, not inside the hall, but in the room
Yeah.
to watch a slideshow about
Mhm.
my cousin who passed away. So we were watching that, and Kevin, obviously, he doesn't really know my other cousin. So he's out there in the hallway. I look, he's like walking around talking. I'm like, he doesn't do that. He's like pretty old.
Yeah.
He's already 5th grade, 6th grade. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't do that. He doesn't really have imaginary friends. And
Oh.
I look, maybe, I don't know.
Nigel did.
Maybe.
Until like 8th grade.
Yeah. Maybe, but he described this person really well, and he was walking around like if that person was walking with him talking.
Oh,
That's fucking great.
So-
oh my
Hell no.
Yeah,
At a funeral? Hell no.
God.
Was he talking about the guy the funeral was for?
no, he.
Oh, just a spirit.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
because he was like, yeah, he's tall. I was like, my cousin's not that tall. He's my height, so.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I've seen deja vu stuff too, like things that I've seen before in my dreams. Like one time I went to sleep, and man, we're at Vegas, and then I went to sleep. And in my dream, I dreamt about crossing the road at Vegas, Vegas Street. I think we were crossing the Caesar Palace to get to a restaurant in my dream. And then at that specific moment, 5 guys would look at me. Like, I remember their faces. Like, one guy was wearing glasses, one guy was wearing glasses and a hat, another guy just wearing a hat, and then like some other guy. And then so the dream happens, I wake up, I'm like, think nothing of it, you know. It's just, oh, maybe I'm just excited to be in Vegas or whatnot, ready to go eat. My dad wakes me up, and I didn't know this at the time, but when I woke up, my dad told me, hey, we're gonna go eat. Okay. I was like, so we're gonna drive there? No, we're gonna walk there. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, were you in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then so we're walking, we cross the Caesar Palace, and then right when we cross, the thing that happened in my dream was like happening in real life. Like, I stopped to think about it. I was like, okay, like, no, okay, in my dream, 5 guys are gonna look at me. That's not gonna happen. I'll walk a little bit further, and then the exact 5 guys that in my dream start walking. I'm like, yo, I'm tripping out. This is crazy. They turn and look exactly in my dream. They turn and look at me, just keep walking, and then I'm like, yo, that's crazy. This is tripping me out. Yeah, I was like...
Were you able to eat? Were you like, fuck, dude, I'm not gonna eat. This is some creepy ass shit.
Heck no, I was hella hungry.
You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, but that kind of scared me. Like, I was like, that's kind of trippy.
I mean, if it's exactly the way you dreamt it, yeah, that's pretty fucking weird. Yeah.
Have you guys had a deja vu moment?
I mean, deja vu, of course, everybody has it. But
Yeah.
I don't think to the extent.
Why do you
were
think we
talking
have
about.
it, though?
I think maybe it's just memory loss. Maybe there's some gap between your memory. You're like, oh shit, this feels familiar. I don't know. I don't know the
maybe.
explanation behind it. Yeah. But what's weird about the like, I think the Hmong tradition. I don't think it's Hmong tradition at all. I think it's just Hmong people. We have this sense of being able to feel the presence of other things.
Well, in the Hmong culture, we believe in spirit worlds. There's sections of spirit worlds the shaman has to pass through.
Yeah.
We have our spirit, and our spirit can roam freely away from us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we do hooplies, calling the spirit back, and whatnot. So, but like, what I believe is too is like, I believe a little bit of this, like, you know, like, before modern technology touched civilization, like, the Native Americans believed in spirits as well.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Like, some parts of the world that haven't been touched by, you know, technology and stuff, they still believe in spirits and stuff, like certain spirits and whatnot. And then the Hmong people, you know, we've been touched by technology, but not really, like, for a long time. And we still hold those traditions of we believe in spirits and stuff.
Maybe there is some part to that like, oh, what we see and what we sense is true, but maybe there are some parts to it where the Hmong people in general are kind of like stubborn about change.
For sure.
But, yeah. I only wanted to mention that to me, it's kind of a weird thing that a lot of Hmong people can feel the presence. In the sense that a lot of my family, my uncles and my dads, they have this weird thing where they can always sense something. And my dad's always freaking my mom out. My dad's always like chilling on the couch, and then he'd be like, yo, what are you doing right now? My mom's like, I don't know, I'm just chilling, I'm on my phone. My dad's like, did you not hear that? My mom's like, no. Then my dad's like, all right, we'll go to the bed, take all the kids with you, I'm gonna take Andrew, we're gonna do something. And then, like, it's so weird because my dad senses it and he'll go check it out, and then if it's sketch, then he'll like, all right, you can just go inside.
Does he ever tell you what he heard?
No, he doesn't. He tells my mom a lot. He has things like at funerals, right? if they're tired, and you know, you can sleep on the benches in the church,
Yeah,
right?
but traditionally you cannot sleep in funerals because
Yeah.
the spirits take you.
Yeah, but when people rest, right?
Yeah.
But my parents, if it's crowded, my parents don't like to rest in there, so they're going to the car, like,
Sleep, yeah.
not sleep. They'll
Or,
put
like-
like their chair back and just relax as much as
Yeah.
they can. And I remember this one time, my dad was like, my mom told me that my dad was talking to himself, and my mom got scared because they're at a funeral at night, and my mom was like, "That's really sketch, right?"
Yeah.
And my dad was like, he said something in the mall. He said, "Konyo shinto which means,
Yeah.
like, why are you with us?"
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "What, dude? I'm your wife." And then my dad's like, "Nah, shh, let me talk, right?" And my dad was just
shit.
talking and talking and talking. And then when they got out, my dad was like, I was telling the spirit that he wasn't welcome, and I wanted him to understand that we're not upset with him, and we don't
But
want
he's
him
not
to.
allowed
Yeah,
near us.
we don't want him to be upset with us, but we're at a funeral for a reason, and we just want to relax. We hope you understand, and we hope that you can leave us alone. And my mom didn't know this until after the funeral. So
Yeah, okay.
even after they got out of the car, my dad didn't talk about it at all. My dad
Is
was
it
just like,
is it weird for your dad to explain it, or do you ever ask your dad?
no, my
about
dad is not comfortable explaining it to us because I think he's trying to protect us from it.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I think it would be better for him to explain it
Yeah.
for
Definitely.
you guys. I mean, for me, that's what I feel, because then like, so then like if that ever happens to you,
Yeah, it
Or-
allows us to be aware.
yeah, or like even like if your kids have that too. Not saying you're gonna have kids or anything, but if you do have kids and that happens to your kid or whatnot, it's not something that would freak you out. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, maybe whatever
something
my
that-
dad had,
Yeah.
my kid has to. You know?
I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to sense it too, and it's kind of weird because what my uncle told me, right? Because I told him this story, and he was just kind of skeptical.
Yeah,
He told me that he's able to feel it, and he
Oh,
told me
okay.
that he knows that my dad feels it. And he says he works at San Jose, so he works in an office building. I don't know what he does, but he's in an office building. He says he's always sensing presence around him, and he always sees this guy. It's an old white guy. He's always like there, here and there. He's not there for hours. He's there at glances, right? And my uncle knows that he roams there. This is what he told me. I don't know what to believe, but this is what he told me how he feels about it, is that this guy has some attachment to this building or the people there. He's always roaming around. My uncle is able to see him consistently. My uncle doesn't really like to acknowledge him because if he does, then it's like if you know that somebody can acknowledge you, you know they can see you, they're gonna keep bothering you. So my uncle chooses not to acknowledge it.
depends.
Yeah, but that's just my uncle's assumption, right?
Right.
Like if I see somebody, if I'm sitting right here and I see something
And
standing
that's the
right
only
next to me,
person that
yeah,
can-
I'm not gonna be like if they know you look at them, they're gonna be like,
Trying
oh
to bother
shit,
you.
you see me? All right.
let's fuck with them or whatever.
Yeah.
But let me tell you another scary story too.
Yeah, go for it.
That happened to me. So in my old house, my big brother was born, and he's in the living. We're all in the living room listening, watching TV.
Uh-huh.
I walk over to my little brother and I hear a baby cry. I'm like, I look down. He's not crying. He's chilling.
Oh.
Like I can hear it clear as day. A baby crying, like an infant crying inside the house. Like it's coming inside from my room. I can hear it, like a baby crying. I'm like, who's crying? I look to my dad. Who's crying? Where's the baby?
Yeah.
Because for some reason I just didn't acknowledge that my brother was right in front of me too. So I just told my dad, I think the baby's crying. Go get him. My dad's like, he's right in front of you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I hear a baby crying like really loud. And then I guess they just ignored it, but I heard it like clear as day. Like it was coming out of my room crying. But I didn't want to go check it out because I was still a kid. And I was like, hell no, I ain't go. But I'm like, but I can hear it. It's like crying, and this baby crying. And
Are you sure it wasn't cats fighting outside?
no, it was a baby crying.
Oh,
A baby
shit.
crying. Like you can hear him cry, like gasp for air too. You know how like babies like,
Kind
you know?
of.
Yeah, that was happening inside my old house, and I was like, do you not hear that, guys? Like the baby's crying, go get him. And then my parents just like, the baby's right there. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then,
just recording it.
we had to remove the carpet when we first moved in. So we moved all the carpet off the floor, and then I was by myself in the kitchen. So, and then they had sodas on the I guess the railing, and then it fell over. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I was messing around. It fell over and it spilled everywhere, and they blamed me. Well, they thought I did it, so they asked me if I did it. You know,
Yeah.
if I did it or not. And I asked them, and they told me. I was like, no, I didn't do it. But if you want to blame someone, I could just, you could just blame me. I don't care. And they're like, no, I think, no, if you didn't do it, then who did it? And I think that was one of, like, a paranormal act, like, where the person, like, knocked down all the cans, you know, but I don't know. And then, like, my little brother, his first, like, actual words, real words, was, like, calling my grandpa and mom. He'd be like, yeah.
Oh.
But it wasn't like, okay, he maybe just saying some dumb shit, or like maybe he's just baby talking. No, it was like.
Did he know your grandpa? Was he like? Did he ever spend time with your grandpa?
It was. My grandpa loved my little brother, so we named him after, kinda. Yeah, we named him after him.
But he did get to spend a little bit of time with him.
He
right?
did a little bit,
maybe
but as
that's-
a baby,
As
not
a baby,
not.
not like as a toddler.
Yeah,
That is kind of freaky.
yeah, but like.
That is
Well,
sketch.
But then my grandpa died.
Before he became a toddler.
Yeah. But he's kind of like, but he was still in like I guess the walker.
What, like walking?
Yeah, the walkers, the baby walkers. You know,
Oh,
like you
yeah.
put them in and like they can try to have the strength to walk.
Yeah.
And he was still in that, you know, and you know his first words were that. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's all sketch,
Yeah.
man. Do you guys visit your grandpa or anything?
We do time to time. I just had a dream, you know, recently.
Oh, really?
I was in the cemetery. In the dream, I was in the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, my family, my brothers, my sister. We had food, but it was really not food. In the dream, we had food, but in my dream, I didn't realize it was food. Like it was food, but not food. And then for some reason, I can feel the grave calling me, like his headstone, calling me to go over there. Like, so I walk over there. And in my dream, I teleport. Boom, we're all sitting there. I guess he wanted food in the dream. I was doing things that I didn't even know why I was doing. So I started grabbing food, putting it out and stuff. I was like, why am I doing this? But I'm still doing it. And I can feel something telling me or calling me to do this. Like, it's not like someone saying something. It just feels right to do this. So
Yeah.
I'm doing it. And then my dad tells me, light the incense so he can eat the food. I'm like, okay. I'll grab some incense, light it up, and then I put it in the ground for him to eat. And as it it's starting to like burn. The food starts disappearing. And it was weird because in the dream I was giving my grandpa like McDonald's and whatnot.
Give him a Big Mac meal,
yeah,
some fries,
yeah, he was eating fries and stuff in the
twin
dream.
piece chicken McNugget.
Yeah, but you know, that wasn't the first time my grandparents. I guess for me, I feel like my grandparents tell me to come visit them sometimes. But in the dream,
Like a
it's
sign.
like the first time I had that dream. I was back at my old house in Minnesota, and then it was like my grandparents telling me. My grandma would tell me, "Hey, bring these fruits. Bring these. I want apples and oranges. Oranges and bananas. When you come visit me, bring me these fruits. Oranges, bananas, and I want apples. These certain apples. So when you come visit me, bring these things." In that dream, and I see my grandpa just sitting in the chair. I was like, okay, whatever. And then when I woke up, my dad told me, "Oh, we're gonna go visit grandma and grandpa today." I was like, okay. I just had this dream that they told me to bring these certain they told me to bring these certain fruits to them, and my dad's like, okay. Well,
Did you take it?
huh?
The fruit?
Yeah, I did that. Like,
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like maybe it is real. You know, like they do
Yeah, maybe.
have power to call. But
To a
have you
certain
guys ever
extent,
experienced that?
To a certain extent, I feel like it's real.
Yeah. No.
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 No, man.
No.
I have never experienced something like that ever before.
You guys had the lucky
Yes, we
fortune of
did.
not experiencing it. And sometimes it's trippy, man.
Yeah, that knock on wood too.
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah.
knock on wood.
It makes you question things, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think we can talk about that on the next podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe for next week or something. Set
Yeah.
something up.
Yeah.
But what time is it? We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Hour.
Huh?
I think that'll be good for today. Definitely. Long podcast, long day.
Yeah.
This concludes an episode of the RNH podcast. Thanks for watching all the way through, and if you guys like, I can put it to your Instagrams and stuff. Go ahead and shout yourself out. Go ahead if you like.
Oh, no, it's fine, man. I
Yeah,
just
it's
came to do the
fine.
podcast. I just want to enjoy time with you.
Twitch.tv/Charmy without the A.
Check the link in the description. I'll have his Twitch channel in the description. Please follow and like his channel. It's definitely a good watch. If
If you ever want to see us mess around, be normal,
Yeah.
not so serious, then, that's where we'll be.
All right. Thanks, guys.